Hi, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I've got a 2018 Roadtrek Zion here, and I've got a couple ladies here. I'm going to introduce you to them, but they took a king-size bed. It's one of those electric beds. They took that out, and what they're wanting is two twin-size beds. So if you've got a van like this and you want to take that out, put two twin-size beds in, that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to put these ladies to work, but first, let's introduce you to them.
Hi, I'm Kim,
And I'm Denise.
and we are here at Jonnie's Journey to have some master craftsmanship for our van build project, our modification on our Roadtrek Zion 2018 Ram ProMaster chassis. We had side-facing couches, and you would push a button and one of the couches would come down and form a king-size bed. But as we've gotten a little bit older and maybe a little less agile, it was an aerobic workout trying to get the fitted sheet on that king-size bed every day. And we had under-bed storage, and we just felt like we wanted twin beds, something that could be made up all the time, still work as couches, but be a lot less work to set up and take down every day. So we're big fans of Jonnie's Journey. Follow her on her incredible YouTube channel. So inspired by her life and her story. And so we sought her out, and she thankfully had a very small window in her busy van build schedule. And so we came up here from Nashville, Tennessee to have this mod done. And that's where we are today.
Yippee, we're excited.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Johnny.
So I've got to tell you, one of the things that they did before they got here is they took the couches out, and that saved a lot of time. The number one reason we did it that way is because once I get the bunks made, it would be hard to transport those couches back home. And they're perfect, you know, they're perfectly good for resale. So it just worked out better if they could get these out ahead of time. So tell us, I mean, it was a lot of work to get them out. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, it was a tremendous amount of work to get these couches out. I think I naively thought that I could just get under the van and use a socket wrench and get those 6 and 8 inch bolts out. One side came out very easily, but the side that had the motorized couch was very, very difficult. We got 2 bolts out, and then we had to seek professional help. So we did get to a garage, and he gratefully was able to loosen those bolts. He did have to put it up on a lift to do that last part of the demolition, though.
And I was, you know, part of the story that I heard you were talking about is it was not easy for him to get them off.
No, he said he really wrestled with one of the bolts in particular. So yeah. So a little bit of a difficult job, but
And they weren't all the same size.
yeah, and all the bolts weren't all the same size.
That would be too easy.
Right.
So you have already used the spray foam insulation to
Yes.
fill the holes so we don't have any little critters or anything come up.
No
So it
critters.
looks like there was probably about, what, 8 holding that
bolts.
in?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So she did tuck all the wiring in nicely over here. So we're going to make these 2 benches. They want to be able to store stuff long ways and lift up the lids. So 2 twin size beds, 30 by 75. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Awesome. All right, so we're working on the first bed. It's going to be 30 inches, but before I can cut this down to size, I need to scribe this edge here. You can see how I've got a gap at the top, and then it's tight at the bottom. So I'm just going to take my pencil here, and I'm going to put it all the way at the material and keep it level and rub that straight up the wall. And that should be my line. We've created a monster. She is loving the Craig tool. All right, so we got our Craig joints so that we can tie this all together. We're going to cut this long piece next. I've got Kim and Caitlin drilling all the Craigs for the 2 sides. Those are going to get attached to these panels. Those are kind of that pressed wood, so we're not going to count on that for stability. But then we're going to tie this all in.
Up at the bed, a little air circulation.
Forward progress.
Yes.
She's fluent on the palm router now.
And the cleg. Good job, Kimmy.
Are you loving it?
Yep.
It does give it a nice finish, doesn't it?
It does.
It does.
Do we have a router
It's
in our
work.
future?
Perhaps.
I
Perhaps.
think we definitely have a Clegg in our future.
Craig.
Craig. I like to call him Clegg, Mr. Clegg. It's coming along. Beds are coming in.
I'm anxious to show you guys how this is going to turn out because our selection of wood was beyond poor. We had 10 boards maybe to choose from. We only needed 7 and we only got 5, and then settled with a couple shorter, and not happy at all. So now I love the boards.
Darn amazing.
That'll work. That will work.
The final touches.
We'll put them on in there.
Getting ready to put the
Oh.
hinges in. Looking good, Johnny. Looking good.
It's dark.
Hi, good morning. We're here at Johnny's Journey, and we had a van modification done, and we are absolutely thrilled.
Yay!
Absolutely thrilled. And we wanted this van mod done because we had a king-size bed here that just wasn't working for us. As we've gotten, let's say, more mature in age, it's been more difficult to hop up. It's like an aerobic workout trying to make the bed every day.
Plus, you
So-
couldn't even get to the bottom storage once the bed was made, so that kind of defeated the purpose.
Right.
So every day we would have to unmake the bed. And as we get ready for retirement, we want to be able to just get in and go and, oh, gee, we need to take a nap. We could pull off, and now we've got a lovely twin beds that we could just pull off the side of the road and take a nap.
Absolutely. So part of the modification here, as you can see, we wanted to be able to access storage. We have one of those big clamshell pop-up outdoor tents, and we wanted to be able to access that through here. It's 6x6, and Johnny installed these incredible doors with these lovely leather pulls, handles, and hinges, so we can access all of our camping equipment right through the back here. But also we gain tremendous storage with this mod because we have underbed storage. And so this bed platform, our new mattresses will go on here, and we lift this up, and Johnny fashioned a special brace right here to hold this up, and we can access all of our equipment under there as well. So it's really dual purpose, and I think it's incredibly functional for our lifestyle, and we're just so happy with this mod. It's been fantastic.
And I have to say that we've been dreaming about this. We've had the van a little over 3 years. Been dreaming about twin beds. Have not been able to find anybody, and we have been following Johnny's journey for quite a while, and we just decided to take a chance and reach out to say, hey, can you help us? And she said, I would love to. So 6 hours from where we live, we made the journey here, and we are just beyond excited. We just can't wait to take off and go.
Well, welcome to Avanti. That's the name of our camper. Avanti in Italian means forward. And so we named the camper Avanti, and the lifestyle that we're trying to create and enjoy is called Camp Avanti. And so a little touch here that we did, this is just a raw piece of wood, and this is a branding iron that we had. It's a C and an A, and so that's Camp Avanti, and that just kind of was a happenstance thing that we found. So we have above bed storage here, good storage. We have a TV. We don't use it much, but there it is just in case you need it. And our beautiful new twin beds with a walkway in between. Incredible storage underneath here. We're so excited about that. And this is a wardrobe cabinet here. It could be used as a pantry, and everybody utilizes their storage differently in their camper, but we use this as a wardrobe. And then I don't think of myself as particularly handy, although I would love to be, but we watched a YouTube video and figured out how to make this pull-out drawer tabletop, which acts as a surface when I'm cooking. I love to do a lot of cooking, so that was kind of a fun thing that we did, and that made me feel kind of handy, so that was great. And then our galley area here, again, we use the under storage as all of my cooking equipment is under there, and one is for dry goods as well. We have a 2-burner propane stove and a sink, and it all comes up under there. Microwave. We've got this lighting, and we put some yellow reflective tape on it because the LEDs are so bright. So with this tape on here, it just creates a nice ambiance. Refrigerator. Again, more storage here. This is a fun feature. This is a pull-out pantry that's unique to these Roadtreks, and so you put all your dry goods in there or whatever you want. We use that. We added these extra latches because it's no fun driving down the street, driving down the highway, and having this pop open and all your dry goods going everywhere. And here we have a wet bath. And in here, regular toilet that goes into the black tank, and there's a shower and a shower curtain, and these doors bevel out. We personally don't use the shower in there. It's just not convenient for us, but it is there if you wanted it. And then typical Ram ProMaster 3500 chassis cab. It's great. We call this area above here the pizza oven because it gets so hot with the sun, and we just keep extra supplies up there and everything. And then we have a screen package for the sliding doors and for the rear door. We took that off, obviously, because Jonnie was working on the mod for the van. But we have the screen package, and it's great because you can open the doors out to the back, and we look forward to the first time that we go camping with our new beds and our new mattresses, and we can just lay here, open the back doors, and gaze at the mountains or the lake or whatever. And that's all because of Jonnie. We're so very, very grateful for all that you've done for us. So welcome to our home, Camp Avanti. Thank you so much.